Hey everybody, it's Safi and Marco. Dish out on the movies. Today I am doing another review for Marco, meaning I'm reading something that he wrote, not that I'm doing a review instead of him doing the review. But anyway, he is still recovering from laryngitis that he got while door dashing. So, a lot of people, even for me, have suggested we watch Alien Earth. So it looked like Marco decided to do that too. So this is what he said about it. I decided to start watching Alien Earth to see if it was any good. The person who made it is the Fargo showrunner, and I know he always wanted to make an alien show. And if you watch Fargo, you can see that in some of the seasons. Spaceship comes, they're having a big gunfight. So, yeah. That being said, I'm not a huge Alien fanboy, so I won't get the references in the show. Yeah, but you've seen Alien, haven't you? I'm viewing this more as a casual fan at this moment. Okay, I'll have to keep drinking because, not alcohol, but tea. Because my throat, for some reason I come in here and there's dust or something. Alright, episode 1, Neverland. I can only describe as weird and out there. It was an hour long and felt 2.5 hours long. Uh-oh. There are all sorts of weird editing, acting, and pacing choices. The way the episode played out left me continuously asking questions, which were then explained offhand 10 minutes later. There were a lot of places where I was thinking I'd have to come up with the story myself too. Uh-oh, that's another uh-oh. My overall evaluation of the show is that it's the Star Trek to Alien Romulus Star Wars. It's a beautiful looking show. Some of the actors are great, and the story is interesting. But I wish it was shorter and had better story structure. Let's get into the story. Instead of being nicely introduced to the story, we are thrown right into some random research ship in space and its inhabitants. We see a crew of people hanging out. This includes the policewoman from Fargo, Season 5. Then we are introduced to a random little girl with terminal cancer who's talking to Timothy Oliphant. Fargo Season 4. She's then taken into a mysterious room and turned into a synthetic human. This part of the story is the best part of the episode because it balances mystery with linear storytelling. The other half of the episode is nonsensical and random. This synthetic human, Wendy, is played by an adult actress, but the character has the soul and mind of a 10-year-old. If you find her character attractive, you are put in a weird position as an audience member. Yeah. It felt like the showrunner tried to combat this by having the little girl state, "She is pretty," before having her soul transported into the synth body. Synth meaning the synthetic. That way, you could say you find the synth design attractive, but not the character. Then we jump back to the research ship. There's a black guy on it who's writing some logs on a computer while the ship is on emergency mode. There's also an alien loose. Oh my God, it sounds like Star Trek about 2 different episodes. Don't know how any of this situation occurred. Maybe I was too busy doing a crossword puzzle. Marco's been doing crossword puzzles from the New Yorker, which aren't really easy. Or scratching my head and staring at the wall until this boring show segment ended. Anyway, the policewoman from Fargo Season 5 tries to get into the black guy's room. but he turns out to be evil and has some kind of alien hand, and he uses it to keep the door shut. Then she gets killed by an alien, not that alien, in a really underwhelming way. Then we switch back to Wendy, who's telling other terminally ill children what their lives as synth will be like. There's also a random part in the story where Wendy is like, oh yeah, there's this guy named Joe, and he does stuff on Earth. I can't remember if she stated who he was that early on, but I'm pretty certain that that just comes out of nowhere. They even show video of Joe, and it's pretty bizarrely placed in the episode. It's later revealed that Joe is her human brother. It's just strange why they waited so long to reveal it. Then, the ship crashes on Earth. I don't know why society is so advanced, but they can't even detect that a ship is going to crash on Earth. Joe is a part of a team of people who go on the ship to see what's going on. They then get taken hostage by the black guy, who manages to intimidate a group of them with his one little old gun. Wendy discovers her brother is in danger, and now she wants her group, or whatever, to go down there and rescue him and the team. The last scene of the episode is a weird one between her and Timothy Oliphant. He tells her humans suck because they get old, sick, and die. The speech is fine, but the camera angles and editing choices are very odd. They do these extreme close-ups of Timothy's face, which don't let the scene breathe. It's like they're trying to force emotion out of the scene and the actor. Then they show a strange shot where Wendy's face and his face are overlaid on screen in an unnatural way. I think the editors are getting experimental. She ends the episode with saying she will save her brother. Grade C+. This first episode was kind of boring, and I didn't like how it just jumped all over the place. My review is more concise than how the episode actually plays out. So much of the time, you're simply wondering what's going on here. The best part is the Wendy story, although there are a lot of mysterious things about her story too. Safi will be joining me in episode 2's review. It will be interesting seeing her talk to herself. If you want to see more honest and funny review content, then I highly recommend you go over to our Patreon. Safi and Marco dish out on the movies and join up. We will have tons of reviews, commentaries, filmmaking behind the scenes videos, and exclusive fan requested videos. If you've always wanted to support this channel on another level, this is your chance. There are 3 tiers, and no matter which one you join, you will be put in the credits of a future film project. How can you beat that? Link is in the description, so you can sign up right now. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed my rendition of Marco's review of Alien Earth, Episode 1. It's on Hulu, and a lot of people have told me to watch it, including my other son, Jim. He seems to like it, but I don't know why. But anyway, he just said that it was really good, and he wanted Marco and I to watch it, so If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And like Marco said, either become a subscriber, you can make a comment, or you can become a tier of the Patreon that we just started. So, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.